What a faggot.
Is it all one word? Homicide boy Darius?
I'm gonna send you the link. Yep. You get it, Sanchez?
30K? What, you sent that to my Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's go, baby. Let's see what y'all got. Let's do this solo battle offense. Yo, but yeah, my abilities never dropped down from like the beginning. I'm just hoping they work, because the abilities don't be working on it. This shit is stupid. I gotta go qualify for EP next year. I gotta work on my abilities.
Yeah, I qualified. I'm happy now.
You got the stream up?
Yeah.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
He was brought down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Strip that ball. Check.
Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
To throw is Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Saving the pick.
Daryl Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it's third and short.
That was pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got Lockett. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he finds Montgomery complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Cordero Patterson. there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
For first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
The line of scrimmage.
Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Escaping the pressure right. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the gun, Vick. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Here's second and a yard. Vick goes play action. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. After the interception, here's Jackson. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 47, it's second and 5. Now it's Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So first and 10 now from the 30. First man through. It's the fullback use check. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And now look at him go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Bears 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Number 19.
Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Johnson now returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Tracy Porter. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
He's brought down by
the linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, and
There's
it's
a fucking pig rod.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much
Yeah,
here.
that shit
He's
dead,
going
bro.
down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there
That
for the
shit's dead,
sack.
man.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
And that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Vick steps away to his left. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and short yardage, Vick. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
And the Steeler 1st down.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Vick now. Forced out to his left. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off
He don't got no ability.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guy.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off at the 21.
Damn, I doubled.
They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets this one to use check. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Bears.
Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw again on second down, Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
That's because he ran. That's because he ran into him. He ran.
What they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets it with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their
Sorry,
lead
man.
to
Just take this
28.
blowout.
Now it's Patterson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense.
Last time my team was full of bums.
And turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson on the move to his left. And his pass incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know,
and now here is another interception. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Shazier got 93 speed, man.
At the 35-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have...
Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On play action, Vic. Ebron caught left side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he connects with Ebron. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Vic. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long
my shit not lagging.
Wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll take a shot for the end zone and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout
no press play
continues.
fool, nigga.
They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. To try again after the sack. Jackson buying time to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And inside the 20
That's
before
fantastic.
he's
I
brought
snagged on him
down.
with Claypool.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Vick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Hey man, this game.
Well, they get a fourth quarter pick.
This game over, man. No, it wasn't looking, nigga. I beat your ass.
Okay, so let's face it now.
I told you that shit wasn't gonna happen no more.
Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play.
That's okay.
And now here is another interception. The
42
safety, Terrell Edmonds picks it, and he'll return this with just
42 to
shy of
7 is
midfield
way
to
worse.
the 49. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can
I said
say
42 to
about
7.
their performance.
Well, it certainly feels.
No, I
in
said
this
42.
game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the.
And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Yeah, man. We out here having fun with him now, man.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception.
You might be.
Who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
First and goal.
Here's Mostert. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the
Nah,
fantasy guys.
what you thought was the truth was only on
Just
this,
something
nigga.
maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
the ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
The offense retains possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Bears 14.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
they can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Man, hold that fucking L.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
No, we're not doing no 50.
35.
Nah,
Yeah, whip my ass, man.
Shut up, nigga. No, that's because you funny as fuck, man. You hilarious.
Monty's not even back. Stop fucking man. I don't got Cordell Patterson, my old Lions ass. Team's not even back, G. I don't got Khalil Mack. I don't got my full Khalil Mack.
Alright, I'm finna buy a car.
Madden. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with the solo mode, I think I'm gonna go grab it.
How much was it? 30K?
Seriously, the wins don't have to be that good, bro.
No. No, you can't tell me you gonna do anything.
It don't.
You say I'll take my coins because I just made some coins.
Nah, nigga, you said you were gonna make it first. Yeah, hit that. Hit that. Hit that.
I'm gonna wait you, bro. I'm gonna wait you, bro. Just chill.
I got it. Like I said, I gotta take out the garbage.
Look. Just shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yo, I'm about to get. I gotta get $26. Gotta get it, man. I gotta get 26. I don't even know what the fuck this is. But I'm gonna try to get a couple sets.
Red. Alright, bro. I'm gonna tell you the name of the card. Alright. Donovan Smith. He's a fat boy. Pretty sure he has a tub.
It's not delivery. It's the show. Savage.
Had to clap those cheeks. I, I told you what it was.
You gotta check out my cheeks.
You gotta check my cheeks.
Big fat cheeks.
The big trees. You a big cheater.
I ain't a cheat. How am I a cheater? Like,
Hmm? No, I didn't.
back out of nowhere.
No. No. Yeah, I'm sending it to you.
Dick is like small, but kind of thick, so it's like a chub. Chub.
Yeah. Nothing. Just chilling, man. You know, I did what I came to do.
What you came to do?
Came for his head.
He said he came for your hair, man. Ain't that right?
It's alright, cause when I max out my jerseys, I'm gonna get another speed upgrade.
Another what?
Speed upgrade.
Yo,
What? What?
you can max out your jersey?
You say you can't?
Nah. They asked for a little,
I mean the
a
coach.
little it's Madden.
You get balance.
What?
Balance.
Balance what?
You put all your shit on balance, you get.
Put your shit on balance? Balance what?
Hold on.
It's like balance on.
Nah, it's not like that like it was last year.
I told you, you gotta
Yeah.
change your